What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, I'm going to do a very deep dive as to when I think Coinbase is going to list Shiba Inu, or Coinbase Pro, I should say, and then soon thereafter the Coinbase listing. So if you are new around here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, throw a like on this video. Let's get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about all things Shiba Inu. Last but not least, folks, I am a Webull affiliate. Link in the description below. When you open a Webull brokerage account, you can get a free stock valued from $3 all the way up to $300. When you deposit $100 into that brokerage account, you can get a free stock valued from $8 all the way up to $2,000. So go ahead and get your free stocks with Webull. If you don't like the free stocks, you can sell them, take the cash, buy some cryptocurrency, whatever you want to do. And you can now trade fractional shares on Webull. Guys, Shiba Inu is looking reasonable on the day. Of course, I'm not stupid. I always go and take a little step back and say, okay, we're not doing great on the 7 day, but hey, the small victories are good. Our cryptocurrency market is doing fairly well on the day. Of course, we can see the snapshot 7 day chart here. We see that we are doing pretty poorly on the 7 day chart, but on the day, we are recovering ever so slightly, and Shiba Inu is no different. Somebody in yesterday's video commented, hey, Shiba Inu is only going to follow the cryptocurrency market for the time being, and then it's going to break off and do its own thing. Guys, that's just not the reality of the situation. I know we have our own sets of catalysts, but good market sentiment means a lot for any token in the crypto space. Obviously, our own little catalysts do our own little things for us, but in terms of the broader cryptocurrency market, we like seeing it green because technically speaking, that's just the way it works. I mean, whenever the market has good sentiment and things are going up, we see green usually for Shiba Inu as well. It's funny because our volume is actually down today, and I told you guys that yesterday our volume was up over 800 million. It was almost approaching 900 million, but we're down today on the volume, but we are increasing in our market cap as well as our price, which is always nice to see. Obviously, the focus of this video is going to be on what is going on with Coinbase Pro and what I think the timeline might be for this listing. And I have some tweets here. It's going to be a little bit difficult to follow, but just keep in mind that this is completely speculation, and I really hope this is the way it works, but I am praying that it comes a little bit sooner than what I think it's going to do. So here we have a listing of a coin on Coinbase Pro. The coin was SOL starting today. Inbound transfers of SOL are now available. This is the exact same tweet that we got whenever SHIB was listed. This was on May 20th of 2021. Okay. And the same exact thing happened with this token as it's happening with SHIB right now. We are experiencing technical issues that will temporarily delay the launch of SOL on Coinbase Pro. Literally the exact same thing that happened with Shiba Inu. This was literally the next day. Same exact thing with Shiba Inu, and I'll show you guys the tweets for SHIB as well. Now, when did they finally fix this thing and finally have it trading on Coinbase Pro? Folks, this happened on June 16th, almost 1 month later. It says here, starting today, inbound transfers of SOL are now available in the regions where trading is supported. So almost a month later, there was they listed this thing back on Coinbase Pro. And I think that we might follow that exact same timeline. If you look here, inbound transfers of these three tokens, SHIB being one of them, are available where in regions where trading is supported. And we had all this, all this hype and stuff like that. And literally, and here's the SLR right here, literally 1 day later, I kid you not, 1 day later, the exact same thing happened. We are experiencing technical issues and will temporarily delay the launch of SHIB on Coinbase Pro. The exact same tweet for the different token, and now we are starting to speculate. I sat here while I was doing this and I was just doing some research, and I was like, wow, is it really going to be a whole month before we see SHIB listed on Coinbase Pro? And I certainly hope that's not the case. Something that I do want you guys to keep in mind, that if you just see the amounts of likes and retweets on all of these tweets, they are nowhere near as much as what was going on with SHIB, especially with the listing. Here we see 20k, and I know it was three tokens, but still it was getting a lot of hype, and most of the comments were about SHIB token. So obviously not as much noise being made when it comes to SOL compared to SHIB. So this potentially could have gotten escalated in terms of like the people at Coinbase saying, hey, we do need to hurry up and list this thing. So that could be the case. That being said, we should anticipate that at least it's going to take at least a month from this June 16th date, or I guess June 16th date, to get us back on track in terms of the Coinbase Pro listing. I'm hoping it's not that long, but that is exactly what happened with SOL. but who knows? Maybe they did escalate it, and maybe it is a more prominent issue for them because they know how much hype and how much traction the SHIB token listing could get them on their exchange. So potentially getting escalated, but to be quite honest, I think we should anticipate the same type of timeline. I'm hoping that it's the same timeline. You know, 1 month is not that bad, but I am praying, like I said before, that is a little bit faster than that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the price. If you guys came just for that Coinbase listing news and update, then you can go ahead and click off this video. I really don't mind. I'm just going to give you guys some very basic generic thoughts and opinions about how we are going to get back to all-time highs. I usually reiterate it in most of my videos, so if you want to click off, no big deal. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to this part. So the 7-day chart, folks, I see and I hear your pain. This thing is doing poorly on the 7-day chart. If we zoom out to the 1-month chart, we're doing even worse, and I know we are starting to, whenever we're clicking this 1-month chart, the all-time highs are starting to be a thing of the past, and that's why I like zooming out to the 3-month chart. I will talk about this token whether or not it's doing well on the charts or doing poorly, because I think it has long-term longevity. In terms of longevity, I think it's going to be around for a long time, and I think it starts with a lot of use cases. You don't have to look very far to see the use cases for SHIB token. Just go on the Reddit page. This thing is being adopted almost everywhere. Not almost everywhere, but a lot of places just all over the world, which is absolutely very nice to see. And that's why I think that in terms of the use case, this thing is going to be big. Obviously, we don't even have a lot of the catalysts that are making this token what it is and what we think it's going to be in the future. SHIBASWAP is still not a thing. SHIBASWAP is probably the core element in terms of SHIB token. Obviously, it is listed as a Doge killer, but SHIBASWAP became the entity that really put this thing on the map, and I think it's going to continue to do that as we look on to the future. So please be on the lookout for SHIBASWAP. We know the wolf paper is going to come out anytime now. I told you guys in a previous video that I am hoping that the wolf paper at least comes out sometime this week, with SHIBASWAP coming out before the month of July. I think that timeline is still kind of reasonable. We got 7 days left. Obviously, crypto doesn't sleep. The weekends don't really count. And so we have 7 days left between now and then to really get going on this SHIBASWAP and hopefully the wolf paper 2.0. We've seen so many outlines and tutorials, sneak peeks, and previews on YouTube, which is absolutely crazy. It's nice to see. SHIB analyst has been doing a very good job giving us all of that information. Always nice, but we need to see some type of more tangible assets such as a wolf paper 2.0 or just SHIBASWAP releasing in general. But I did tell you guys that I have been told that the wolf paper is going to come out prior to SHIBASWAP releasing, so we are on the lookout for that. In terms of getting back to these all-time highs, guys, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I've read people's comments saying, hey, you're hyping this thing up too much. There's no way it's going to explode like this overnight. I agree. I think it's going to be a slow ascent upwards, with these catalysts giving us a small little bump every single time along the way. I didn't say that it's going to explode overnight. I do think in terms of the long-term projection, this thing has a lot of potential, but I don't think it's going to happen overnight. Folks, those are just my thoughts and opinions. Obviously, this video is not for financial advice. I'm just here to put you guys on plays that I'm interested in. Please use this video for informational, educational purposes only. Go out and do your own research before investing. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, throw a like on this video, and comment down below. Of course, you know what to do with that Webull affiliate link. Go ahead and open up a Webull brokerage account, deposit $100. You get yourself some free stocks, some free money, and of course, it helps out the channel quite a bit. Really appreciate you guys. It's your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm out the scene. Peace out.